misses floatier than Bowser. He elected not to, which is a pretty good idea. And again, the gentleman's PS2. Stop it. Please, for the love of all that is smashing. Stop. But now we're going to get 808 versus John Fortnite Paladin. Now I'm confused. I guess he has a Palu, so Sam is Palu. Very interesting combination, but 808 sticking with the tried and true King K rule. He's the king for a reason, and there is a reason why he's in losers semis. Alright. Kennedy getting the reflectors on deck for the matchup. Now, interesting about Palatine's recovery, reflector now, well, obviously we all know it's now a counter and a reflector, which makes it twice as useful. It makes it one of a really good reflector. Also considering it does not have the same restriction as K. Rool's counter/reflector, where it's only active on one side. Alright, doing it again. Oh my! That was, for the sake of sounding like trying not to sound like mean, that was actually a lot of damage. But it does not matter. 808 gonna seal out the Kennedy stock right there. But Kennedy is still a pretty sizable lead. Alright, 808 starting to catch on to these reflector shenanigans. He's gonna react accordingly. Oh wow. Kennedy ready for these cannonball. Oh my goodness, get this man some chicken nuggets and some sauce so we can dunk. Okay, now what was a lead for Kennedy, he's now at a kind of deficit here. Even King K. Rool sitting at 152, obviously that is a high percent, but also it's still King K. Rool. But you see this man? He's not dying for at least a little while unless Kennedy lands something substantial. And it probably won't be an edge guard. Alright, down throw. He was looking for a down tilt. That's the backer. That's what he was looking for. That's the substantial thing he wanted. Which is good. Kennedy's still sitting at 77. 808. Less than that, but I think it'll be okay. Enough patience. This should be good. Just like this. Smart. Ooh, but 808 ready for it. Answers the jump option with an up air. Ending. Yeah. Alright, and that game one, remember, these are still best of threes. Whose finals will be best of 5. Now. Yep. I missed the stage they picked, but they are going to pick the same characters. Oh, we're going to run it back. Surprising. It was a very back and forth game. So I do not disagree with the decision. You don't always have to go back to the same stage. But 808 with newfound knowledge of how Kennedy's going to play his game, I think it might make it a little harder for him, but also Kennedy's the same way, knowing how it is. But 808 taking the first W, this is kind of a safety net. He can play relatively similarly, I mean, make a few minor adjustments, but play very similar to how he already played. And even if it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world for him. He still has another game to play with, but still not to say you should definitely don't throw this game away. A 2-0 would be nice. Ooh. Nice snipe with the explosive flame there on Kennedy's part. Alright, and nair to fair. And gonna clean up Kennedy's stock. Now we're back to the Smash 4 special, I guess. AKA 2 stocks. Alright. Nice avoiding of the whatchamacallit, the projectile there. Kennedy trying to kind of zone him out with auto reticles. Not working that great. Nice. I'm not exactly sure if he was trying to dash tag, but it worked out for him because if he did end up running off fairing, he would have gotten countered anyway. So I guess it's a blessing in disguise. All right. Oh man. Kennedy just barely dodging that returning ground, thankfully. But double up air gonna steal off that stock. Kennedy only sitting about 50%. But this situation can always be turned around. Just like how, just like last game, how what a deficit turned into a lead just by a couple of plays. All right, air train. Gonna get some fares in there too. All right, nice down smash. Call out anything that Kennedy's trying to pull out. Ooh, and he taunted. He's like, yeah, I did that. Well, Kennedy's still alive, sir. Good sir. Your taunt is not ready yet. But Kennedy's just trying to get a dunk of his own. Ooh, good DI on that back throw, surviving it. All right. Ooh, good pivot grab. Down throw up tilt. That's it. Not a lot you can do about it unless you're smashing is godlike. But even then. All right. Nice. There. All right. Kennedy's starting to get pretty comfortable right now. All right. Try not to overextend too much. Weaving around the crown instead of choosing to just interact with it directly. Down throw to a raw bear. Doing pretty good. All right, 808 sitting at 162 right now. There's a lot of back throw. That is it. All right, now we're at a game 3. Pretty good. Now there's definitely going to be a stage change here. Definitely, unless they don't. Gentlemen, please don't, gentlemen. Don't. For the love of all of us, don't, gentlemen. Thank God. All right. So 808's going to counterpick Battlefield. Seems to be a go-to counterpick for him. He's had some good success with it too, to be perfectly frank. Seems to be going on more or less the same what was happening on PS2, except now with more platforms. And less base stage space as well. Kennedy taking pretty good advantage of his newfound platforms as of now. But 808 didn't counterpick this stage for no reason. So he's going to show why he did it. Alright, he's trying. I believe he's trying to catch the 2-frame. Oh my. He's trying to catch the 2-frame of Kennedy. Footstool. He's done. He's done. Oh my, he's dancing on him now. That was a mean footstool. There's a lot of feeling behind that. Oh my. Alright. But with 808 sitting at 102, it should be interesting to see how Kennedy can bring this back. If he can bring it back. It'll be fine. Right now, 808 hasn't been able to, and never mind. 808 just tacking on a little percent at a time, just a bit. All right, the up B just catching Kennedy from below the stage, preventing that ledge trap right there. All right, there we go. Up air to seal that away. Now Kennedy sitting at a 45. That's not really nothing to blink at, really. See, already one combo later, they're even. .808 having just a bit of trouble getting back into the stage proper. He's kind of stuck around the edge, but able to throw a crown to get in and try to reverse the situation. All right, 808 trying to, he wants some dunking. Okay. Kennedy tried to go up for an edge guard, but 808 just going a little too low. All right, he's gonna do it again. All right, again, that power is huge. Back to the same ledge situation, I guess. And a back air gonna take that stock. But with Kennedy sitting at 120, at this point, lose one, maybe two neutral exchanges, and that's it. Down throw, up tilt, that's one. Two. Let's see. Now we're dead. Now we're dead even. Game 3, last stock. Let's see if 808 can seal the deal, or if John Fortnite Kennedy can do it. This Pau pick for this matchup. Nice pivot grab, down throw up tilt, nice. I don't think Kennedy's mashing quite fast enough to get out of that. I think at this point he's just trying to take it. He's gonna do it again. Oh. Do it again. Going for a jab. Dash attack. Now we're getting into the last hit territory. Both characters can. One good hit, seal the deal. Did Kennedy? No, Kennedy, stop it. That edge guard almost cost him the game. Yeah, I don't think at this point it's very worth much. I mean, yeah, you get rewarded with the stock, but it's incredibly difficult to do. There he goes. 808 gonna take the W for that, chomping at the sky. Now he's like, the loser's bracket is that way. Although this is the loser's bracket. So he's out. So the exit is that way. See that win pose? Makes sense to me. See that win pose? You see that win pose? Get it now? Wait. I thought semis was best of 3. What? When that happened? I was just told it was supposed to be just finals. Whack. Oh, we're doing top 4 payout today? Well, the more you know. I guess it's best of 5 today. Apologies. Add that to the list of things I've gotten wrong just in this one stream session. Alright. Well, back to the match at hand with a Kalos counter pick. I believe this was Kennedy? Yes, it was Kennedy's. Trying to get rid of some platforms. Back to the bipile layout, but still with this stage, it can even be less so. Those platforms. When you're sitting in the middle of the stage, those platforms don't tend to help too much. Although them overhang can make some pretty interesting situations. Let's see if either 808 or Kennedy can take advantage. Now he's just jumping around. Now I'm very confused. This is some sort of elite mind game. This looks like, yeah. All right, Kennedy's just basic back airs now. Back air is invincible, so if he tries to do anything too rash, I guess he's just gonna get nared for it. I guess the back out didn't come out in time. Okay. There we go, another back air. Not quite yet, even though you're seeing red sparks. Nice nair, diving below him to before rising there to seal out that stock. All right, and a run off fair to seal out that stock. And we're back to you. Really wants that explosive flame follow-up, but he has 77% unanswered right now. John Fortnite Kennedy is really tearing it up right now. There we go. 808. 808 putting something on the board right there. Uh-oh. All right, using the ground advantage. I don't think, yeah, no. He's not going to get anything of that. But 808 does not have his crown still. 808 needs his crown. It's about to, there it goes. It timed out. Kennedy could have went and grabbed it, but at that point, I think he'd be giving up the control he has right now. And that's why he got the stock for it. All right, there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'll board the Nair train. Alright. 55% from that little exchange right there. Now, familiar situation with 808 back on the ledge. It seems to be happening a lot with this kind of matchup. Alright. Kennedy electing to go back, try to reevaluate the situation. Alright. I don't think 808 wanted to suck in that ball. I think he wanted to use it for trap purposes, but the way it bounced, it just wasn't going to work. All right, back throw. All right. 808 trying to go for an edge guard, see if he can make up some ground by ending a stock early, but it's not gonna work. Palatino just warping right past it. All right. Wow, that cannon absorbing all of those energy shots. Useful. All right, another auto reticle. Counter. All right. Oh my, 808 just barely getting that cannon, but didn't quite work out for him. Not getting the stock yet, but he still has this crazy advantage right now that could end up in the stock if played correctly. All right, there we go. Down throw, up tilt, bye Felicia. In the top, man, 808 feeling himself right now. He needs to calm himself. He's at 151 on his last stock. Although he does have this game to play with. There it goes. All right, we're gonna head into a game 5, battle for 4th. All right, let's see what kind of counter pick 808 can come up with. Yoshi's Island. Alright. To be perfectly honest, I have not played on the stage that much. I'm not completely familiar with it. I do know about the kind of sharp slants towards the ledges that can cause some stuff, but I'm not exactly sure how these characters can take advantage. Maybe some berry shenanigans. But we'll see. But now we've gone from two platforms kind of like acting as a roof over ledges to one larger platform. Just kind of like heading through it. All right, now Kennedy putting in some work. Looks like he's figured something out. But don't cut out 808 just yet. Remember, it's still K rule. I mean, just punch him once, and that's it. See, like that, except you hit it. It was close though. I think Kennedy's mashing is getting a little faster. Ooh, that was a good clash with the armor, giving him advantage. Ooh. Kennedy tossing out that counter, see what he can do with it. But now they're just throwing each other around at this point. That percent's getting really high, especially on 808s and the back throw. Alrighty, back throw, we're going to take that stock. But Kennedy's still sitting at 121. And against K-Rool, that's fairly high. Alright, time for up tilt, that's it. Seals the deal. Hooray for Barry confirms. Now for berries, I actually found out something. They know in the previous entry, they actually, when you hit someone out of a berry, they actually took reduced damage and knockback. In this game, they do not. That's why they seem so powerful now. They just take normal damage and knockback to a point where they can actually store it. So let's say you bury someone, you jab them afterwards. Well, not maybe K-Rool at this point. Maybe you're playing someone else who has like a weaker jab, and you just jab them once. And then afterwards, when they pop out, they won't actually pop out. They will just kind of like sit there, like they got jabbed. Like the jab knockback will take effect instead of them popping out. That's kind of a whole new layer. I mean, maybe not for K-Rool. K-Rool is just going to S smash and you're going to be dead anyway. But it's good information to know because you could possibly use it for combo extensions. Like if you're not exactly paying attention, K-Rool can hit you with some down throw regrab. Exactly. I haven't seen it in that much, but Kennedy has his mashing on point, so I don't think it would work. Oh, just running down there. Ooh. He did take the stock first, but at what cost? That was a pretty sizable percent difference. I don't think that was, I mean, yes, you got the stock, but I don't think that was personally worth it. Because again, you're facing K-Rool, so he's probably going to kill you much earlier than Palpatine was going to. Alrighty. What have I missed? Oh. Oh, 808 sitting at a pretty high percent now. I guess Kennedy's just working around him now. Alright, 808 trying to catch his bearings, sitting at the ledge just a bit. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. He just did it to him. Alright. Kennedy taking that set. He's just like, alright. Done. I want the set. Just want to go to losers. Just want to go to losers finals. Give me my bronze medal at the very minimum. Strats. I like it. Now,